So there's this kind of dogmatic idea, definitely in volleyball, probably some in baseball, and I think just in general PT and generally in other sports as well. And that idea is having overactive traps or being so-called trap dominant. And I don't want to strawman this position, but what's usually said is that being trap dominant is going to lead to unhealthy posture and unhealthy shoulders. And that the traps just take over instead of other muscles functioning as a unit when it comes to stabilizing or moving the scapula. And so what they say is that when the traps take over or become overactive, it decreases the function of muscles like the rhomboids or other muscles that involve shoulder or scapular movement or stability. But our traps are big muscles, our traps are strong muscles, and it's very necessary for them to be a large contributor of scapular stability or movement. And oftentimes people who are proponent of this idea of being trap dominant are going to suggest that you don't shrug when you do something like an overhead press or an overhead squat. And typically what they'll say you should do when you're doing exercises such as those is that you should pack your shoulder, and you should protract and depress your scapula and just keep it locked there. And really, this is just another one of those ideas that's wrong and you should reject outright. Only in very narrow and specific circumstances should you even entertain this thought. Having strong and so-called overactive traps do not take away the functions of other muscles. Other muscles are not going to be inhibited. Each muscle or muscle group is going to contribute the necessary amount that it needs to in order to achieve the task. And like I said about the traps, they're big, they're strong, so might as well use them.